Barnaby was not a travel cat. Barnaby was a sit-on-the-radiator-and-judge-your-life choices cat. But when the Miller family realized the pet resort was booked solid for the weekend of Great Aunt Martha's wedding, Barnaby was officially added to the guest list. The preparation. The chaos started with the tuxedo. It wasn't a full suit, just a white collar and a black satin bow tie. The moment Mrs. Miller clipped it on, Barnaby froze. He didn't move for 3 hours. He simply tipped over sideways like a felled tree, staring at the wall with an expression that said, "I will see you all in court." The road trip. The 6-hour drive to the countryside was a symphony of feline protest. Hour 1. Barnaby yowled at a frequency that could shatter high-end crystal. Hour 3. He managed to unzip his carrier from the inside, emerging like a furry magician to sit directly on the driver's head. Hour 5. He accepted his fate and spent the rest of the trip resting his chin on a bag of jalapeno Cheetos, turning his white tuxedo collar a dusty, radioactive orange. The grand entrance. The wedding was a high-stakes black-tie garden affair. The Millers tried to keep Barnaby in the hotel room, but he had discovered how to manipulate the lever-style door handles. Just as the priest asked if anyone had any objections to the union of Sarah and Mark, a flash of orange-stained white fur darted between the pews. Barnaby didn't just enter, he claimed the venue. He marched down the aisle with his tail held high, looking less like a guest and more like he was there to audit the catering. He stopped directly in front of the bride, let out a massive bored yawn, and proceeded to sharpen his claws on the expensive lace of her train. The reception, or the heist. By the time the reception started, Barnaby had become a local celebrity. He spent the evening staring down the flower girl until she surrendered her piece of ham, falling asleep inside the tuba player's instrument bell. The salmon incident. During the toast, Barnaby leaped onto the buffet table. With the precision of a ninja, he swiped an entire side of smoked salmon and dragged it under the gift table. When the best man finished his speech and raised a glass, Barnaby let out a muffled Moreau from beneath a pile of wrapping paper, surrounded by $400 worth of premium fish. The aftermath. As the family drove home the next day, the car was silent. The Millers were exhausted, broke, and covered in scratches. Barnaby, however, was sprawled across the back seat, snoring loudly, still wearing his orange-tinted bow tie. He had successfully ruined a wedding, eaten his weight in seafood, and gotten a standing ovation from the bridesmaids. He was, quite clearly, the only person who had a truly good time. Would you like me to generate a funny image of Barnaby in his orange-stained tuxedo at the wedding?